My
This is Alex Beer Master. Welcome to my channel tonight. Today I got Legendary Bumpy Road, and Beerman and Brian, and today we're doing Wildcard. So I'm going to show my stuff for a second. Got some tacos.
nice.
And no crying for no crying at baseball. Mango IPA. So I'll tell you all about my tacos and stuff like that after Legendary Bumpy in everybody. So go.
All right.
Hold
Well,
on here.
What I'm bringing is, I got some carrots, baby carrots. I'm going to dip these into some hummus. This is Trader Joe's hummus, smooth and creamy cilantro and jalapeno. The beer that I'm going to bring is from KCBC, which is Kings County Brewers Collective out of Brooklyn, New York. This one's called Superhero Sidekicks. It's an IPA that comes in at 6.9%. And it has Citra, Mosaic, Idaho 7, Centennial, and Cascade hops. I'll go ahead and give it a pour and a look-see.
All right, shall we? Since we don't have that many people.
So very tight, white bubbled head, frothy kind of head. Color of the beer itself is that goldish kind of orange, but more on the gold side, I'd say, and very hazy. All right, well, cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Bam. Welcome, Mr. Black.
It's been a while since I've been on.
Well, you've been up in the ass now, gears, Lizzie. That's okay.
So tonight we're doing a chop salad, and this one is Kroger brand, which is King Soopers. If you guys don't have King Soopers, that's the general supermarket that we have here in Colorado. It's the Southwest Chop Salad Kit. It has green cabbage, romaine lettuce, carrots, pepitas, green onion, tortilla strips, cilantro with cilantro peptia dressing. So that's what it's kind of a kit. The wife and I kind of get all kinds of ones that they have, and they're really good. The chopped salads that they have. The reason why we like them so much is they're more cabbage than anything, and we like the cabbage in our the chopped salad. So we'll be eating that. That's what it looks like.
Excellent.
Nice and happy. And then for the beer, we're going to go generic. We're going to do Pabst Blue Ribbon. Never had this before. I'm really excited to see what this tastes like.
You never had it before? You just joking?
Never.
I think I've seen mine. Brian, good trip.
Crack her open, pour her, and see.
I've had Pabst Brew Ribbon hard coffee. Delish.
I haven't had that yet.
Good stuff.
I see it, but I've never had it.
It's pricey, but it's tasty.
I'll bet you it is.
Yeah, these cans are small. It's $9.99 a 4-pack. Man, it's good.
Very creamy, believe me. All right, I'm going to shut up now. Go ahead, Brian.
Nice tight bubbles. Got a little over 2-finger head on this guy. As you know, with a lot of the American adjunct lagers, very effervescent and a golden yellow honey color, and on the nose, it's you get that thing that you get with a lot of the American adjuncts. So, cheers, Alex. Thanks for having me on.
You are welcome. And looks
Cheers,
like we got the legendary everybody on the chat, and then we got Ronnie S. It looks like Ronnie S. Anyway, unless it's a twin. I might start doing. Go ahead, Mr. Beerman. I might start putting the link in the chat, but it only depends on whoever.
Do we need to do that?
today we could do that because it's wild card.
All right.
Here, wait.
One
Let me
more.
mute this real quick. Because this can be really loud. So this is just peanut butter and honey. I mixed the honey into the peanut butter because if you don't, the honey runs off of it and gets all over you. And then banana slices. Figured that would be good on wheat bread. And you know what? This isn't really a beer, but it's a malted beverage from Evil Twin Brewing. It's a root beer. It's a 5% root beer, hard root beer.
I'll have to
That
check
is
that out.
cool.
I'm really looking forward to this. Let's try it.
Wildcard, all right. Yeah. Wildcard.
So,
You don't hear of those much. A hard root
No.
beer.
Nuh-uh. They have one around here.
Oh, yes. My father's root beer. Not your father's root beer. What is it?
Yeah. It's something like that. Yep.
Hey, Mary.
So it looks like a stout, a porter, something like that, a darker beer, dark brown. Nice white head. It's got good retention, good malty head. Oh, yeah. Can't see through it. Smells like root beer. And it uses root beer syrup, I guess, and stuff like that. So what did they say?
Nice.
Malt beverage with milk sugar, root beer syrup with natural and artificial flavors and caramel color. So there you go. Cheers. I will see how this tastes. Cheers. Thank you, Alex.
All right.
Yeah, cheers, beer man.
It's drunk going on now since he's here. My eyes are bad.
Which one do I drink?
Oh, yeah, me again. Huh. Hey, thanks for having me, Alex. Sorry I'm late. I had to go
That's
do
okay.
a real quick job real quick.
That's
Actually, I expected to be even later, but she says, well, I'm home, and it's like literally around the corner. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here to show off some wild card food. Start with the beer, I guess. Clean glass. Miller Lite. Yeah, I know. I opened it a while ago. Otherwise, I'd crack it in front of you, but I opened it a while ago before I went on that little excursion to go do some work. But there you go. It pours up with some nice little bubbles, even though it's been sitting around for about 15, 20 minutes in the refrigerator. I got that. Smells like beer. And then we got did a couple of pork chops. I got me a couple of pork chops. I did them on the grill earlier. And it's got some cheesy noodles, whatever you call them. I don't know, something out of a box, I assume. And then you got to have some veg, so some green beans, straight out of a can, I imagine. And so, yeah, that's what I got going. Cans and boxes, huh? Cans and boxes.
all right.
Let's eat. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. So I guess it's me. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's
Cheers, Leo.
Hey, cheers, you.
All right. This is what I have. I have some tacos. It has lettuce, tomato, salsa, and it is pork. I think it's pork. No. I think it's not. It might be meat, but it's supposed to be pork. But I'll find out when I bite into it. So that's what they look like.
Yeah,
there we go. Now we're pimping.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's the money shot.
That's a money shot, yes. No, 3 of those big does.
And today I'm going to be prepared with No Crying at Baseball Mango IPA from Evil Genius.
Nice.
Let's pour this up, shall we?
We shall, or you shall.
Maybe.
Yeah. If I can get it.
I'm trying to help you, but I can't reach.
There we go. Smells good. Smells like an orange or mango. I love this beer. I'm going to get more of it.
What's ABV on that one, Alex?
I will check it out, shall we? ABV.
If it's even on there.
They make it so hard.
ABV is six by volume.
So 6%? Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's the beer. These are the tacos. I'll dig on in after everybody else digs on it. That's how I always work. because that's what I like to do. I like everybody else to eat first.
Thank you, Alex.
All right.
Oop, oop. Bam.
Jessicans.
So this beer, Superior Sidekicks, has the aromas of. It's very fruity. I'm gonna say like mango. I gotta move this hummus away from me because I'm picking up the cilantro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a little bit like mango, some like papaya, bit of an herbal spiciness, and it's not the cilantro.
Hey, Legendary Bumpy. You have this.
Yeah.
You have. It's not the same brewery, obviously, but when you smell it, do you kind of smell like an orange smell to it too?
In this beer,
Yes.
yeah, there is a slight citrus note.
Yeah.
Say citrus, maybe even damn fruit flies, maybe even a little bit of like a lemon type rind.
Oh, so that's what I'm smelling. And I thought it was orange, but I guess not.
Well, it's not the same beer, but yeah.
Okay.
Right.
The flavors.
Check it out.
Medium body. It has a semi-smooth mouthfeel to it. Kind of a medium carbonation going on. It's got some of a graininess in the flavor from the malt. A little bit grainy, a little bit on the bread as well, like white bread. The hops kind of come off. The fruit notes of. I'm going to say more on the papaya side than mango. It does seem to have this kind of earthy type tone coming up a little bit. A little bit of a citrus note. Not super orangey, but it does kind of have that citrus type thing going. Kind of a bit on the rind, a little bit on the peel. Bitterness on it. It's very low for this one. It's a very low bitterness. It's well balanced throughout. I would say it has a little bit of a pininess, but just it's a very light pine. So it's kind of that earthy tone and light pine for the finish on the beer. Yeah, pretty easy to drink. 6.9%. ABV is not detectable.
Looky.
All right. Well, let's dig into the hummus.
Hummus. All right.
Let's dig in, shall we?
I showed up late. I missed that.
You can smell that. I mean, you get the chickpeas, the regular bland hummus smell, but then you get a lot of the cilantro aromas. Not so much out of the jalapeno itself. Dip it in, swirl the carrot around, getting a good blend of everything that's added to this. It's a lot of cilantro. Very cilantro forward. Kind of got this kind of grassy type flavor note to it. Maybe a little bit on like a lemon type thing going on too. With the jalapeno starts to bite after chewing it up, though. I am left with some decent heat on the palate from the jalapeno. But as far as the flavor goes, it's the chickpeas, the hummus itself, and then a lot of the cilantro type deal going on. Grassy, lemon-esque.
Cheers.
And then you get the palate all done up with this hummus. You get that heat going. And then you take a drink of the beer.
Wow, you must have been thirsty there, Mr. Bumpy.
And then all the flavor notes of the beer are gone.
Oh,
And it just enhances the heat of the jalapeno.
Nice.
Oops.
It almost makes it seem like it's more bitter, but it's just basically like enhancing like the heat. So, all right.
Wow.
That's that. Cheers.
Cheers.
cheers. All right. So let's see who's next. I think I'm gonna do the. Let's do Brian.
So the Kroger brand Southwest chopped salad kit, it's really good. This one has cilantro in it, but I'm not a big cilantro fan. It being light, it's fine.
Mhm.
Not only did they have it in the salad itself, but they had it in the salad dressing.
Oh, boy.
And it's really good. The cilantro petita dressing that they have has got a really nice bite to it, which you get kind of a zesty from the lemon or whatever it is that's in there, the lime or that they added to it. But it's really good. The chopped salad really comes together when you mix it up. It's got the tortilla strips in there. Usually what we do is we'll add some chicken that we've made that's just basic, salt and pepper that we either grill or in the oven, chop it up and put it in the salads too. It gives it a little bit more of a texture. But the taste itself, very creamy. The cabbage in it is very crunchy. It's a very fresh salad. These are really good if you can find them where the expiration's a ways out. So we always look for that. So we'll go through one of these. One of these will serve two people. So either have half now and then half tomorrow, or half for lunch, half for dinner, or whatever. But very good salad. The beer, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Since I've never had it before, I'm not really used to drinking this type of American adjunct, but I'm just joking. I had to top it off. It's a really good beer. It's very thirst quenching after being out on the ranch. Hot freaking days it's been. Really very nice on the palate. It's a very neutral beer. You get some nice hop notes and malt notes with it. And let me see if I can get anything else out of this. Cheers, y'all.
Yeah.
Cheers.
There's always some nice lacing for a PBR. It's got a good sweet hopness to it. The bitterness is not overwhelming. The hop notes overall are well balanced with the malt, so can't go wrong with that. Trying this together, I never tried it together, but say a couple prayers before that.
Yeah. Salad dressing and beer. Not so much.
It turned it into a cabbage cilantro beer salad. That's all it did.
Oh,
Everything was neutral. Nothing. There was no real weird flavors that came off of it. Nothing really went together. But it's a salad. For crying out loud.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, it's good. Let me think about it.
awesome.
That was fun.
It's a liquid salad.
It's a liquid salad.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have to sift it through your teeth.
All right.
Nice. Those are good, dude. We get those all the time.
Mhm.
Those are really good. The Oriental one's really good. Cool. So I don't know. I guess I can just go over the sandwich. It's good, man. I've had these a lot. It's one of those lunch things you get: bananas, peanut butter, honey, wheat bread. It's really good.
Did you toast it, beer man?
No, just
Oh,
straight up. I don't know. I didn't have any time. So good with the bananas and the peanut butter. It's the kind of peanut butter that you get from the machine, though. I like that. The natural stuff.
you're talking about that like a creamy stuff that looks like an ice cream kind of thing coming out, right?
Well, it's got all the peanuts in the hopper,
Right.
and you press the button and it's all and fills your thing up.
Really?
Yeah, it's those kind.
Where's that?
Over at Fred Meyer. So it's like a Kroger kind of brand place. Yeah.
Okay.
With bananas, and it has actually a pretty good organic honey on it, so it's pretty good. I've had some honeys that are like so sweet and like sugary, like they add shit to it, and it's like, nah, ain't right. This is more natural. I like how that tastes. The honey really is overpowering this, and that's what I wanted anyway because I love honey. I'm a bear. Now this 5% hard root beer by Evil Twin. I'll give you a look at it again. The heads went down. Of course, the sassafras bark, the sarsaparilla. It's got yeast in it, of course, other herbs and stuff like that. But your typical root beer smell. It's very nice and herbal and barky and nice. I never really paid attention to what actually makes root beer, but yeah, that's what the components are, and it's such a good. Everyone loves it. I love the dried ice. They always have the Halloween parties, and like have the dried ice, like have the smoke come up. It looks like a crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's all like root beer. But good. Let's. I already went over everything. Let's drink this.
Cheers, man.
Yes.
It looks like root beer.
It's more sour. Doesn't really taste like
Sour.
it's malt. It's a malted beverage, so it's hard. It's weird. It has the root beer presence in it, but it's more sour. It's more kind of like a tart. Almost has even a barnyard funk to it. That's
Can you
weird.
smell or taste the molasses that should be in it?
Caramel, a little caramel.
Yeah, you're probably getting
A little caramel, I think, but I'm getting more of like a lemon, kind of a lemon orange, like weird, like spice with that. Also with the other components, it just kind of makes it. It's like root beer, but it's not full on root beer. You know what I mean? The other one I had tasted like freaking root beer. This one has like lemon and all kinds of weird citrus things in it.
Wow.
That's really strange. So let's have it with this peanut butter sandwich I made. Mm-hmm.
While you're eating that, just when I got home from the ranch, I had a white tortilla, flour tortilla, put peanut butter with the crunchies in it, split a banana down the half, put it on there, rolled that baby up.
Dude,
Same
that
thing.
sounds good. Mhm.
Yeah, man.
But I didn't have honey.
Honey makes everything.
Makes you be sweet enough to be kissed.
Yeah.
This goes well with the peanut butter and the honey. It's really nice. And the banana, that's actually a nice mixture. That's weird. I had no idea. I'm glad that I picked this. Wow. If you can get this, man, I got some numbers. If you can get Evil Twins root beer, have it with the same thing I had here, and you'll see what I mean. It's not bad.
You got a match made in heaven.
It's not bad.
Bumpy actually suggested something on a Food Friday, but it has nothing to do with that. I'm trying to think what it was, but we'll do that afterwards. But I think a peanut butter sandwiches and would be a good touch for Food Friday. I think
It's got nice body to it. It has the lactose as well. It adds a little more, that a little more like thickness to it, a little sweetness. It's really nice. I like that. The body aspect of it, the mouthfeel and everything is just really nice. But that sour I didn't expect. But it for some reason it goes really well with this. So I'm very happy.
Right? The sour and the sweet.
Yeah, very good. Cheers, man.
Cheers. I think it's legendary Ronnie S. turn.
All right. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Cheers, Ronnie.
So for the beer, I've got a Bud Light Chelada,
Oh, yeah.
Clamato. It's an awesome summertime drink when it's like 100 degrees. For food, I got 2 pancakes from Eggo, the Eggo brand. So I microwave those, and then a spread on it. I'm gonna try this new spread that I bought the other day.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
So it says it's a delicious dip made from jalapeno, tomato, onion, bell pepper, spices blended with sour cream, mayonnaise, Monterey Jack cheese, and Neufchatel cheese. I don't know what that is. I guess some kind of Mexican cheese. So
Okay.
I've never had this dip. I've had the beer many times. So I guess I'll try the pancake first. This is how it looks. With the spread.
Right. There you go.
Nice.
There's some spicy dip.
Yeah,
Sounds
that's gonna be interesting on a pancake.
Yeah, right?
I figured I would do something besides like butter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's much more interesting.
Yeah, I bet it's a good idea. Never know. You never know until you try.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually really good.
Ooh, okay.
It's got a bit of a spice to it. You pick up the jalapeno. It's nice on the like a nice soft little bread like this. It is. It's like a little snack. Let me take one more bite and then I'll mix the beer with it.
Nice. Yeah, that ought to be really interesting. I love those chiladas too.
Yeah.
No, that's
Very good.
crazy.
I just don't like the Modelo brand.
Mm-mm.
Bud Light's
Modelo
good.
it's too light. It's like 3.5%.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why I don't like it.
It's good. So you still taste more of the spiciness from the food. I guess the chilada kind of washes it down. I mean, it's pretty light. This one is too. I think it's like 4.4% or something. This beer.
I think
So
so.
it just kind of washes it down. It does add flavor because of a little bit of the spiciness from the food, and then the chilada has not really a spiciness. More of the tomato flavor. It goes pretty good together, I'd say. I think I made a good choice on this one. It was actually a last minute choice too. I was just looking in the fridge, kind of whip something together.
I wish they'd come out with an imperial chilada.
Yeah, right.
That'd be freaking cool.
Because they're all pretty light. I mean, you can make your own and just use like an ice beer and pour the tomato juice in yourself. I do that too.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. Speaking of that, Brian, I think an imperial gelato. I think
Imperial chilada.
that'd be delicious.
It really,
That'd be
it's really not
accessible
bad
for Dio at least.
Yeah, right. I like that.
I think from the chiladas, this one, the Bud Light one, I mean, even though it's Bud Light brand, I think it does a very decent job. I prefer this one over the Modelo. There's a couple of other ones out there that I like. The pre-made ones. I think the Bud Light one is my favorite.
Mine too. I agree.
Yeah.
Completely
And,
agree on
so-
that one.
I'll think about the gray, but I think it'll be pretty good for this combination.
Cool.
So thanks for having me on, Alex.
Yeah,
Anytime, my
kind of
friend.
made like one of those the crepes, because a lot of times the crepes will have they'll put chives and other things in.
I think it's my turn now, or is it Drunken one? I'm trying to remember now.
I think it's me. I haven't went to second time through.
All
Yeah, it's
right.
Dio.
Bam, I'm trying to remember.
All right. Well, I'm not going to confuse everybody with all the food I'm eating here. I'll just stick to the pork chop, I guess. The wife was kind of surprised when it didn't take very long to cook. Well, no shit. Either pan fried kind of pork chops. They go really quick. I season them with one thing only, and it's from Uncle Steve Shakes. It's the original, sent by Leprechaun TV himself. And Lep says everything's better on a Blackstone. So just a little light on either side. It's perfect. The texture is awesome. The color is you can't do these things too medium rare because it is pork after all, right? But it's thoroughly cooked through. It was very tender and yummy. And I guess let's try it with the beer.
Cheers.
I don't want to bore you with the noodles, and everybody knows what noodles taste like. It's the same old box noodles. I don't bore everybody with that. All right,
Wet noodle.
yum. Pork chop. Even got a little grill mark on there, lightly. I didn't want to overdo them because they're pretty thin.
Is it a spicy rub?
No, tender, meaty. This is just a a basic spice. It's not really any one thing. Probably your normal salt, pepper, garlic, onion, whatever else might be in there. They probably don't tell you because they don't want you to make it yourself. It does not.
That's made by Leprechaun TV, right?
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's Uncle
just normal.
Steve's shake. Yeah, Uncle Steve makes it. Lep was helping distribute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so the porky chop with the beer. Of course, that doesn't sound good together. Barbecue pork chops and beer. Can't go wrong with that, right? All right.
It's like eggs and steak and eggs.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. I'll tell you this much, though. I'm looking forward to next Friday, but we'll talk about that later.
Mm-hmm. If anything, I think the pork chop made the beer taste better because it's just Miller Lite after all. It gives it that meaty flavor, some umami, something like that. Yeah, I'm digging it so far. I mean, can't go wrong. Like I said, barbecue pork chops and cold beer. Well, colder beer. But I'll be back around with my score, guys. And y'all know what this tastes like. Oh, y'all know by now. You gotta know by now. It's American Adjunct Lager. I totally missed that one.
If it's a craft beer, then he can tell you everything about it if you don't know what Miller Lite is. But if you
Have you tasted one American lager? You tasted them all, I guess, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, you can even make. No, you can't make a spritzer. That has to be something else. Never mind.
Right.
The thing about Miller Lite was always that it has the least amount of calories.
All right.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
It
Okay.
has 99 calories. The others have a little bit more.
I'm
Might be a little higher because I know like Michelob Ultra or whatever.
Yeah, those are pretty low.
That's an ultra light. I don't think
Ultra light.
I'm trying to remember who's next now. I think it's
You are.
You are
I figured I wanted to make sure.
you are a duck right now.
I remembered, but I wanted to make sure. He gets so many people. So I didn't bite into any of my stuff yet. I drank a little bit of my beer. So this is what I'll be eating. It's pork tacos with, like I said, lettuce, tomato, peppers. I cannot wait to dig in. I think the first one I'm going to try. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
that looks good. Are those homemade?
Gobble gobble.
Yep.
Welcome to Eat with Alex Hour.
Very, very tasty. So this is my actual dinner, actually.
It's a good dinner.
You have the salsa. There's no sour cream, but there's cheese, lettuce. Actually, there is sour cream. I see that.
Nice.
The meat is very tender, very moist. I love pork tacos.
You like pork egg rolls too, right?
Yeah, I don't. To tell you the truth, I don't remember what they were. Egg rolls when I went to hang out with the legendary Brandon and Trish. I'm trying to think what they were, and they were really good. I think they were. Trying to think what it was.
I think they're like ground pork, weren't they? And cabbage?
Yeah, they're like those small. It was like the small little egg rolls.
Oh, a spring roll maybe.
Yeah, but it was like.
Spring rolls just have vegetables.
Yeah, but it wasn't vegetable. It had meat in it, and it was a meat. It was a different name of a meat, and I can't remember now.
Oh, shit, man, I don't know.
Carne asada.
No, I think it was a Reuben. I think it was Reuben egg roll. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
A Reuben egg roll. That sounds good.
Dang, that sounds good.
I think that's what it was. I don't remember.
Yeah, I believe you're right. They were fried too. I believe you're right.
Yeah,
They were ribbons, which I thought was really awkward, but yeah, they were very tasty.
That was the very first time I had a Reuben egg roll. I'm gonna look for more of them. So this stuff's so good so far. Tomatoes, everything. Lettuce.
Sounds good. The way you're eating it, I can smell it.
The cheese is good. Everything's tasty. Now, let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the beers.
I had my mouth full. Cheers. The way Alex eats, just make even if you like ate like a whole pizza and your stomach's full, he makes you hungry. You make it sound very, very luscious and inviting, and you do a really good job.
Yeah, but it's not cool to smack your lip. But that's how you know to let people know it's tasty. And that is annoying. I mean, if I go on a date with a girl, I won't be doing that because that's just.
Oh, no.
But when it comes to this kind of stuff, I can do that.
Oh yeah.
You gotta let her know it's tasty and smack your lip.
Back on, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let her know.
Mm.
Okay.
Looks good, Alex.
This stuff is good so far. The beer,
Right behind the deck. Quack, quack.
goes well with it. It does have a little different twang to it. It has a little bitterness to it, like a dryness. Now, did I have that before? No. At least I don't remember.
Ooh, excuse me.
That was a good crunch.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, whip it.
Yeah. I bet they go pretty good.
Actually, you can't even really taste the mango anymore
Hmm.
by eating that.
Was your food? Does it have a hotter salsa on it, or is it?
No, there's
No?
no sauce or anything. There is
Oh.
salsa in this, but it's like a sweet. It's not too bad. And this
Cool.
beer though goes well with it, but it has it takes it to a totally different level, a totally different bitterness. Like it smells like a mango or orange, but it takes the taste away a little bit. I didn't realize that was a record a palate wrecker.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, wreck your palate. Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
I still taste it, but I do taste I still taste the mango a little bit now. So it goes well. So, but it brings out like a bitterness to it. So I don't know. I think it's good with it. It's just not the best with it.
What kind of beer do you have, Alex? Sorry.
That's okay. You ask me anything you want, anybody. I have no crying at baseball hazy IPA mango.
Oh yeah, there's no crying. Oh.
Evil genius.
Evil genius.
That's a cool one. What's the ABV?
ABV
6%. 6%.
6%. Thank you, my friend.
Someone else.
I asked him earlier. Yeah.
A good spokesman for my channel, Mr. Brian. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you for watching Alex's Food Friday.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're pimping it. But yeah, so this beer's good. The tacos are good. I'm going to continue eating these because it's my dinner.
Right.
And I'm going to let everybody else be going in. So let's get the continue on with the legendary bumpy.
Bumpy's back.
All right. So yeah, the superhero sidekicks IPA from KCBC. It's a pretty good IPA. Like I said, it's not too bitter. It's got some decent flavors coming out of the hops. A little bit of the malt is present, so it's a fairly decent mix. I'm going to give it a 95 out of 100.
Nice.
The hummus, I can tell you, this is not my favorite hummus. Out of the, I don't know, handful of hummuses that I've had, I do like spicy stuff, things like that. I think this one was a bit much on the cilantro. And then, as mentioned by Alex, it is this actually is like a palate wrecker with the way that the jalapenos give off the heat. Not quite matching up with the beer. It kind of destroyed the beer flavor after eating it. I would, if I was to eat this hummus again and then drink any beer, it would probably just be a very malt forward lager of some sort, where there's not going to be much in the way of losing flavor from the hops. So I think the hummus I'll give it a 92 out of 100. It's still a decent hummus. It's just be selective with what you plan on drinking or eating afterwards, because it's going to definitely stick around there with a bit of that heat. I still have a lot of that cilantro flavor on my palate as well, even after drinking the beer.
Yeah, that might be good with like a lager, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit too much.
It might be good with just a regular lager.
Yeah, I would go like a German style lager, something that has a bit more of the
Pure well, yeah.
Because I think you can probably still pick up on some bready maltiness, even with that heat. So I'm going to say that they didn't pair together, the hummus and the IPA. It's no go. That's that. Are we doing shout outs and stuff now too, or are we?
We're doing that the next round, my friend.
Round? Okay.
If you don't mind.
I'm good.
So Alex has 3 rounds. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've always done that.
I'm going to go put my hummus away because now I have to refrigerate it. And it says I have 7 days in which to enjoy it since I opened it.
Yeah.
We're taking you out of his fridge in 2 weeks.
I've always done that unless someone's already, I forgot, and then they did it already and I just let it go on. But yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Okay.
Thank you, Alex.
Cheers, my brother. Put that stuff away so don't go bad. All right, let's put that drunken one up. Was it Beer Man? I can't remember. Losing
It's
him.
Brian.
Oh, Brian. Thank
Yeah.
you, Brian.
Yeah, it's me. Dio, we can't hear you because you're
Drunken one's talking, but he's muted.
You're muted, drunken one.
okay. So Beer Man's had these before, and he'll probably be concur with me. These are really good salads that they put together, and these will score pretty high from a salad standpoint. I'll give it a 92. I mean, it's an A. I mean, there's all kinds of these things. They have like a bourbon maple.
Yeah.
Freaking
I've had them as
salad.
well.
I mean, he was talking about another type. I mean, they have all kinds. Really good
Oriental.
salad. So 92 is.
I've had them. I'm not sure if it was the same brand. Is that the one that you mix everything up in the bag and then you shake the bag?
You can if you want to, but there's like 2 servings per bag. So you take it out. It's got a packet that's inside of it, and you open it up. Usually,
And then
there's a packet of the dressing, and then a packet of
dressing,
whatever. Nuts or, they have a Cobb salad that they have like the corn in, and you just mix it up. But you could do that. It's kind of like a shake salad. But
I think the ones that I've had, that's like on the directions. You're supposed to shake it up, and then it comes out pretty good.
yeah, they're good. I mean, they're really refreshing. You get them right out of the fridge. You put them in a bowl. You freaking eat them. Hot day, perfect. So it definitely is an A. 92. These salads are really good. As for the PBR, out of all the American Adjunct lagers, for my opinion, it's one of the higher rated ones. I like Hams. I like, Bud Light. I like Modelo, and I like Miller High Life. I like all of them. They're really good beers. I think this one will out of the whole the box of those types of beers, this is a 96. The other ones will rate just a little bit lower than that. There's nothing wrong with American Adjunct lagers. This one I like it because it's got more of a malty sweet note to it, where a lot of them you get a lot of that corny taste in the adjuncts that are in it. This is more of a clean beer for me. So, packs Pabst Blue Ribbon, 96. Salads, 92. Put them together. It's kind of like when you go out to dinner and you order yourself an adjunct lager and you're waiting for the main meal to come and they give you a side salad or whatever. It doesn't. They don't throw negatives at each other at all. They go together. It's not a perfect match made in heaven, but I think if you put them together, it's at least an 85. It's a definite B. When you put them together, and then when your main course comes, whatever, you've ordered your drink that you're looking forward to have your main meal with. So this, like, I'm trying to compare this, like having an American adjunct with just a regular side salad,
an appetizer.
Yeah. So yeah, it goes good. I mean, you wouldn't want to throw one of them out. You're still going to eat them, but yeah, that's what I got.
PBR is a great standby beer.
What's that?
PBR it's a great standby beer, and I think it actually it kind of gets a little flack, more than it deserves. Like people are like, PBR, and they think it's like a crappy beer, but it's really not.
No, it's good, and for the price, I mean, it's one of the more lower priced American adjuncts you can get too. So
I was in a local bar by me that had PBR on tap. And the bartender was like talking to some guy who was trying to make to pick what he wanted to drink, and she's like, "If you don't pick soon, I'm going to give you PBR." And everybody started laughing, like, "I don't want that crap," And I was thinking in my head, like, it's not that bad. These guys are just. Yeah. It's like people just think because it's an adjunct lager, and it's not like well known. It's not like a Bud Light or Budweiser.
Wow. Yeah, it's not one of those beers you see on the boards at sporting events and everything else.
No. You used to, like back in the old days.
It used to be Coors and Bud. Those are the two.
Well, you got
Coors and another Bud.
I don't know for a fact. You had Coors and Bud. You got Slits. You had Slits. Malt
Valentine was a big one for I think.
Yeah, that was a big one at one time.
Yeah, you had all those original beers. You had Rolling Rock. At one point, they had Rolling Rock Red or something like that. But I never got a chance to try that. But I tried Rolling Rock original beers. I truly believe that Rolling Rock was somewhat of do it racing, horse racing, because if you go, and they obviously the owners had, I think they left or whatever. I don't know what it was that they sold out or not. But either way,
on the big screen,
the owners of Rolling Rock did horse racing or loved horses because there's a horse head on one of the bottles or of all the bottles.
Is that the Anheuser-Busch horses though?
I don't know. I don't know. Because I never drank the original Rolling Rock. So I do believe it's been that way since 1939. I think I believe that. I'm not sure. I have to look it up. But I think what I remember seeing
a female deer.
So, what were you going to say, Brian?
Like, I'm on the big screen. Might as well entertain. Hello,
I think it's done.
Hello, darling.
I think it's done. Yeah.
No, I thought you were going to say something, Brian. That's why.
No, that's on the next round. I'll show a picture. I'll share a picture for you to show.
My brother. All right. So, let's get the legendary.
I think it's Beer Man, right?
I think it's Beer Man. Yeah.
Beer Man. Trying to remember everything. Bam.
Hi.
Did you finish your sandwich?
Yeah, fast.
Did you pick up your banana?
It's on the ground. I got to get it for the ants get it. Yeah. I couldn't stop trying it together. It was really good. Just the peanut butter honey, the natural peanut butter honey banana, just real good mix. It's always a good mix. Good balance though. Didn't have too much peanut butter. I always put too much peanut butter. It makes it real pasty. So you got to like really figure it out. But that was nice. I like that. 95 out of 100 for that sandwich. I thought it was pretty good. The root beer was different, but not bad. It smelled like root beer, but it tastes somewhat different. But it was interesting. It was tart but sweet. It had a lemon citrus or even like a tangerine oranginess kind of thing going on with the caramel. And then, of course, the other, sassafras and all that other garbage that goes into making a root beer. A smooth, sweet, tart, flavorful beer, though. I scored that at a 91 out of 100. I was kind of expecting more of a root beer, not so much of that like citrusy edge, but that was I just never. I don't remember ever tasting citrus too much with root beer. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, I don't think so.
I'll pay attention now. You want to have a dad's root beer or something. Together though, citrus and the sweetness and the herbal, like everything, like really melded perfectly together. I don't know what it was. Like there was even like a wild kind of funk too in the beer, and it was a malty beverage, like I said. So it did have, it's malt and stuff like that. So it's grains and all that, whatever they did to make it, I don't know. The banana and honey was nice, and then the nuttiness also went so well with it, and it was thirst quenching, and it took the citrus actually broke away a lot of the pastiness, and it just kind of like let it go down easy. It was real smooth and real fun to mix the two together. That banana with the honey went really good. It was so nice. A tart, sweet root beeriness, just so perfect. 97 out of 100, very tasty. I was very happy with
That's a
it.
good grade.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was going to go crappy, but it wasn't bad.
Wow.
I'd rather have milk with peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and honey. So, but this was good. Did have lactose in it, so that's kind of milk sugar. But,
Right.
but not bad. Hell yeah, man. Thanks. Cheers.
Anytime.
Yeah, man.
It's the legendary. I think it's the legendary.
Legendary me, I think.
Can't remember everything. There we go.
Yeah, so this was a really good mix. I'm quite pleased with it. This I never tried this before. I would definitely get it again. It's a dip. It's not like a hummus like Bumpy had, but I think Bumpy you'd probably like this because has a nice touch of spiciness to it with a good amount of ingredients. It's crunchy. It's got the jalapenos there, but it's not too spicy to where it's just like, gonna wreck your palate, as far as tasting the beer. And maybe because you had a different kind of beer than I have, where this is just like a really good mix with these two things. I think it was a good idea to put it on the pancakes, actually. It went well. So I'm gonna give it a 95 across for each, for the beer, for the food, and for the
Wow.
for the combo.
Trifecta.
Nice.
And I have a bonus here. So I just got a delivery.
Oh, let's check it out, shall we?
Oh, everybody's favorite.
Hungry Howie.
Hungry Howie's, buddy. Uh-oh.
Howie's.
T-I-C-C-A.
So this little box came with some little chickens in here.
All right.
Chickens.
Sick.
So
I
these are
love
the
how
chickens.
Alex lit right up. That was great.
I know, huh, right?
Now I got some sauce with it. I got some BBQ sauce with the
Nice.
chicken.
There you go.
But I decided I was just going to use my Mexicali.
There you go.
And I've been eating it for a couple of minutes, and it's delicious. Well, just a little bonus there.
What would you rate it?
A 96.
There you go.
Did
This
you
one's
get,
even better.
did you
What
get,
about with your chilada? Can you mix that up, dude? You can do a double night tonight.
Well, I've been drinking in a little bit too, so I'd say this is a little bit even better than the pancakes, but not that much better. I would say a 96 for the
Cool.
Howie's
Point off. Nice.
and the Howie's with the chilada combined. So cheers to that.
Yeah. Cheers, man.
96.
hey, Ronnie, I'm curious. Did you get pizza with that?
I got a chicken topped pizza, but I figured I would just leave that out. It's my wife is eating it right now.
Okay.
Go do an interview real quick with her. Just hi.
Maybe one day.
I don't think.
Yeah, I figured
Ronnie-
I would just bring the Howie's in here as a bonus thing. Because I didn't think the delivery would come that quick. So when I was going to join, I was just looking in the fridge and I threw this together, and then my wife and me are talking about what we're going to have for dinner tonight. So we decided to order Howie's, and it came in 10 minutes. So
Cool.
I was actually surprised.
Unheard of, yeah.
That's quick.
I'm fast.
Well, thank you for the surprise there, Ronnie.
All right, Alex, thank you, man.
All right.
Rocks.
Okay, so let's. Who's next now? I think.
I think it's on me there,
A
Alex.
legendary deal.
Bam.
Capital
Yeah,
L.
all right. All
Capital
right, so the first one went down pretty good. We'll pour up another one because y'all didn't see the pour first time because I was poured it before I even got on here. All right, so pour hard, right? Like that, with blam. Nice, beautiful beer, finger and a half head. And for this, I won't go through and do a full review again, but not that I get the first review, but either way, I will give this, just judging not this beer compared to every beer, but this beer compared to its style, it's a 91. It's not terrible. It's not awesome. It's a low A. With the pork chop, they worked out really, really good. Backyard barbecue things like we were talking about a while ago. The pork chop was awesome. Thanks to Let for sending some Uncle Steve shake.
Nice.
And so that was cool. The pork chop, I'll give a 96, The both of them together, I'll stick with a 96, I think. There's just nothing wrong with that. Barbecue pork chop and cold beer, pretty much no matter
Sounds
what.
American to me.
So
Can't
yeah,
go
it's
wrong with
perfect,
that. It's just something you do on
perfect summertime.
in the
Man.
afternoon. Yeah, in the afternoon. Yeah, man. So, thanks for having me, and I guess we'll do the shout-outs next time around. Cheers.
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 All right, so I think this is me now. All right.
Yes, sir.
How many other Americans right now do you think are drinking a Miller Lite and eating a pork chop?
There's probably
What?
quite a few.
All right.
What, more than you imagine, right? Just that.
The beer. I mean, the tacos were very, very, very tasty alone. So I'd give those tacos a 95. Deliciousness.
Nice.
The beer, I would give alone, I would give the beer an 87. Good beer. Very tasty beer.
High B, yes.
87, 88, because that's tasty beer. But them being together, I'm not going to do because it really didn't.
Didn't fly.
It didn't fly. So I hate to say it, but there's not going to be any hundreds today. So because I'm not going to put it.
All right, nice seeing you.
Sorry about that, Jeremy. I know that you're probably watching it somewhere.
So he's out there somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, the beer is good. The food was good. I think it was tasty, and that's that.
So what do you grade them together?
I'm not going to do a grade.
You're not going to grade it?
It just doesn't fit.
So that an NA.
Just didn't work, huh? Not upable.
No, it just ruined the palate, as I said to Bumpy earlier.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as you drink it now, it tastes better because you're not eating it and stuff like that. So, I mean, it might have went well with a CBS, as far as I know. I don't know.
Oh, shoot.
But,
Yes.
oh, yeah, or KBS. True that. So, I'm going to do shout outs and stuff like that next time around. Some of the legendary Bumpy.
Bumpy road.
Some stuff
Go
out.
legendary Bumpy.
All
Appreciate you.
right. So we got After Dark beers this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring a dark beer to that show. Following day is Monday. We got Multi Monday going, and Wild Ales is what won the poll. So bring a Wild Ale. Wild Ales are brews that are fermented with some type of a wild yeast and or bacteria.
Your open fermentation type?
Brettanomyces is wild.
Yeah, Brettanomyces is wild.
That's usually used as souring.
Yeah, Brett is.
But a sour ale can be a wild ale too, right?
Yeah, it can be, yeah.
Yeah.
Think of Saison. Think of something along those lines.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Sure.
it. All right, so that's it for Bumpy. I thought there was more for Bumpy. I'm losing my mind again.
No, that's pretty much it. There's a link. I made that video there yesterday about the wild ales, and there is a link to the Beer Advocate
Cool.
styles
There you go.
guide for wild ale. So it will give you whole listing of different breweries and the wild ales that they make.
That's a good topic. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yep, sure.
All right. So I'm looking forward to that. If I can find one.
Thanks, puppy.
I don't know who. I think
So I just
Brian's going to show something.
I put the picture in the basement. There you go. This is yesterday. So this is out at Terrelin. This is Bryn. She's about 2 months old, and her mama Izzy. I'd taken them out. I'd take her out to graze a bit, and Bryn just runs around like a lightning bolt. And then we get another mama and her baby out there, and Charlotte and Bryn just have a fun time running out there. But I've been on vacation for the last week. I got another week to go, and I've been spending a lot of my time at the rescues and helping them because Terrelin is actually moving. They have 100 acres, and they sold I think half of the acreage, and then they're moving over on the other side. There's already a house that's over there. I think they're probably going to rebuild, but it'll be nothing but rescues. They won't have any borders, so it'll be much, much easier. In the meantime, I've been out there and helping her, and Terry actually took this picture. She took a lot of these pictures, but we're working through training with a lot of the wild Mustang girls. I've been doing a lot of work with the Mustang. She has that trust with me now, which is really cool. And I'm actually doing some training. So I've actually graduated into an actual horseman now. But a lot of that happening. My girl, Faith, she passed her Coggins test, so she's now able to be moved from the rescue.
Nice.
And as soon as she gets, as soon as her cough goes away, then we'll move her. So we're hoping it'll happen within the next 4 or 5 days.
Is she moving in with you?
To her new house, and that's pretty much happening in my life right now. And then I have my son Sean. He's flying in from California. Him and his girlfriend, haven't seen him in 5 years, and they're going to celebrate us with a bunch of family members here. I'm going to be doing a barbecue video. I'm going to be doing a brisket. So we're going to probably do a huge freaking brisket. So it's probably going to be a 17-hour cook.
Wow. Are you doing live stream, Brian?
We'll see what happens if family's not over or whatever. But yeah,
we're live stream.
That's what's going on in my life. I mean, getting lots of sun. It's been in the 90s, sweating your balls off throughout the day, and coming home, having some nice cold ice brews and hanging out with good friends. And Alex, thanks for having me, man.
And how's Dealer doing?
Dealer, we're going to see tomorrow. So I'm sure he's doing well. I'll send the regular weekly video to you, and I'll probably ride him tomorrow.
Good. That's even
Not him. It'll be Hercules. These guys need exercise. They're getting as fat as me.
Hercules.
I'm happy that Dealer's getting back to his old self. He's been back to his old self for at least.
Yeah, I'll probably lunge him. I'll probably videotape lunging him for you.
Nice.
Congratulations on becoming a centaur, by the way.
Yeah, congratulations.
Pretty much it, huh?
All right.
So was that the training to ride horses? That's what you just took?
No. I've been around horses all my life. The thing that's happening at the rescue is the owner. I've been going there for a long time. You guys know that.
Yeah.
But being around the horses enough where she feels comfortable. I mean, she's a stickler. I mean, she's a big stickler when it comes to safety and knowledge. And I've proven enough to her where I'm there all the time, and I'm working with other horses where we're doing a lot of touch stuff on the horses where these wild horses come in. They're spooky as hell, man. They'll flinch at the slightest, breeze, So being able to help, get them through that and start to trust humans. It's a big.
So the wild ones are rescues?
A lot of them are, yeah. They're usually from BLM where they've rounded them up with helicopters and stuff in like Montana and Idaho and Wyoming.
What are they being rescued from? They're just like out there by themselves.
They're people. They get them and they put them in the animal auction. And then what happens is if they're not bought, Usually they go off to the kill buyers, and they take them and they slaughter them.
Wow.
So the ones that they get, the ones they can rescue, like these were mares that were pregnant. So there were 3 of them, and 2 of them ended up at Terrelin. And this is the one with, I'm showing you the picture is me and Bryn and her mom Izzy. And then there's another one, Charlotte, with the mama I'm training right now. Her name is Bree. So Terry wants other people's hands on these horses so they get a difference between the people. So they start to trust people.
Yeah, different kinds of people. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bonding that you have with the horses, and if they don't trust you, man, they'll kick you, they'll bite
Right.
you,
And you can get really hurt.
yeah, and the babies are in there when you're doing it too. So if you get in between the mom and the baby, it's like a bear and her cubs.
Right,
Same
right.
thing. But it's an honor to be able to do this for her. So that's one step.
Well, I'm looking forward to more stories, Brian.
Oh yeah.
So, who's everybody? I think it's
I think right now it's Beer Man.
It's legendary beer, man.
all right, beer man.
All right.
He is legendary, Beer Man, legendary. He's so legendary, surrounded by it.
So legendary, man.
Hey, my name is
Beer Man.
Hey, how's it going, beer man? Yeah, Tuesday is beer, cheese, just anything. Same old thing. 8:00 Eastern. Wednesday will be. We're gonna do 3 more weeks of just open table adjunct beers. So whatever you want to bring. I figure it'd be more fun to have it wild. So just bring whatever you want. Went really well last week. It was a little fun, sort of. Could have gone tragic.
What about a CB? What about a CBS? That wouldn't be good because that's a craft.
Actually, I think that's adjunct. I think it's got some adjuncts in it. I don't know. You'd have to read the ingredients.
Beer man, did you see the picture I put in Beer Talk?
No, I don't go very often, but
It was just it was about common adjuncts used in beers, but it had like all kinds of different things that people don't think of as American adjunct lagers. Like rye was one of them. The one you just did on Multi Monday. That's considered an adjunct, right? Because it's not a typical
anything unmalted.
malted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, even if it's an unmalted barley, it would probably be considered.
And like fruit ales, because
I don't know.
Like fruit would be like the adjunct.
The fruit would be the adjunct. Sugars, brown sugar, coffee, chocolate, anything that you can add to it.
Right, so it's not just it wouldn't just be a boring like American adjunct lager, like thing, or it's like corn or
like say they added vanilla to it or something. That would be an adjunct.
Right.
Like a flavoring. So yeah, bring that. We'll do that. It's just a sensory panel, for those that don't know out there in this awesome world. 6:00 Eastern, and let's do it up. Just throwing up a bunch of videos from the beers I got over at Total Wine and More over in Portland area. So just been trying to. I screwed up my Carlsberg one, but that was a really good beer. Kind of tasted like Heineken, but that was good. I would have put that up, but it sucked, so I'm not gonna do it. But just building the brewery right now. I gotta head out. I'm trying to do the ceiling insulation right now. It's the foam stuff. So it's a little more of an issue, but hopefully I'm not too buzzed to go out there and do that right now.
Right, climbing a ladder, do a couple shots.
Yeah, have to drink a bunch of water or something. But,
Beer man.
You guys take care. Thank you so much, Alex. Appreciate
Beer
you,
man
man.
rocks.
Appreciate all you guys.
I appreciate you, beer man.
Cheers.
Take care, man.
Cheers, chat.
Don't fall off the ladder.
All right, so I think it's Drunken One's turn to say.
Yeah, man. All right, see, we're running a little late, so I'm going to keep mine plain and simple. I put out the Boston videos. It's the last of that bit. Woo! Gosh, it was a good time, but there was a lot to edit. No videos up quite yet. I got some ideas for stuff in my life. Not like y'all care. My truck is really sick, and it's going to cost about $3,000 to get her back running like she should be.
What the hell happened,
Just
man?
real quick, there's a bunch of little shit adding up. But anyway, it's not beer related or food related. But I'll get some more videos back out to everybody. Oh, look, I just got my 5,000 words I said today, or miles, or whatever the hell it is.
Words.
But anyway, thanks for having me, Alex. Y'all be look out for stuff that might be doing later. Cheers to everybody who showed up tonight. The awesome panel with AJ Groves and obviously Burley and just everybody else who was there. Dustin and Mark and Ronald Sutton and Mary and Sumo Sips. Anyway, cheers.
Sorry
Thanks for having me,
about
Alex. I'll see you next Friday.
Cheers.
What's for next Friday, buddy?
All right. So it's my turn now. All right. Awesome. Beans. Normally,
Did you get Ronnie?
Ronnie go?
oh no.
Yeah.
As far as shout outs, it's my birthday weekend.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, man.
Oh, yeah,
My
man.
birthday is on Monday. I'm going to see if I can join Multi Monday. To
Sweet.
kind of finish off the day, I'm going to go out to a cool place over here in Florida. It's like a lagoon, but a man-made lagoon. So I'm doing that with the wife during the day. But
Nice.
yeah, that's all. I mean, I don't have any stuff of my own. I just join these things, whenever I can. And that's it.
Awesome.
Thanks for having me on, Alex. I appreciate it. And cheers to everybody.
Anytime.
Sounds like a good time. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy birthday. Happy early birthday.
Right?
Thanks.
So, Food Friday. We're doing bagel sandwiches. We're doing bagel sandwiches.
Oh, yeah, huh?
And don't forget, Stout Sunday, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Stout Sunday on John and Nellie's channel. If you don't know,
10:30, right?
10:30 in the morning. If you don't know John and Nellie, just look up Georgia Beer Reviews. So get your stouts on. And another shout out, Paul and Deb. If you don't know who Paul and Deb is, that's two other friends of mine. That's Kevin's brother-in-law.
Oh, cool.
And sister. So yeah. So shout out to them. And that's that.
Woo.
Okay, let's go back to normal.
Right.
There we go. So appreciate it, Ronnie S. Appreciate it, Bumpy. Appreciate it, Brian. Appreciate it, Drunk On and Beer Man. And thank you, chat, for joining. So stay tuned for Food Friday. Like I said, bagel sandwiches. And this sucks Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream, next video. It sucks Beer Master signing out. Woo! An hour.
The hell out of